Long before the kingdoms, before the temples, and before the Torah was ever written down, there was a journey, a people, and the spark of something that would change the world. It begins with a man named Abram, but later called Abraham, not a king, not a warrior, but a believer. He left the city of Ur in Mesopotamia following a divine call. He became the patriarch of a people, the Hebrews. The Hebrews were nomadic herders, moving through the lands of Canaan, Egypt, and the Sinai. In the early days, survival depended on practical innovations, tools, customs, and faith. They may not have invented writing itself, but they preserved something far more powerful, a tradition of oral storytelling passed down through generations. Eventually, these stories would become part of the Hebrew Bible, or the Tanakh, one of the most influential texts in human history. They also had started to create cuneiform writing. Here you can see them, sweep the dirt. The earliest form of biblical text preservation used animal skin scrolls or parchment. While the exact inventor is unknown, Hebrew scribes, called Sopharim, refined this craft. Their meticulous methods of copying down texts ensured that not a single word was lost. This furthered the creation of the early Hebrew Bible. Here you can see the aforementioned scrolls and other stuff and things. Just look at him write. Oh wow, they appear to be quite satisfied with it. Intermission. The Hebrews were a reasonably advanced civilization for their time. They were innovators in the methods of sustainable living. They had developed many laws relating to land use, rest, animal care, and that's about it. Centuries ahead of their time. The Sabbath, a weekly day of rest, was revolutionary. More than a religious observance, it was a societal innovation in labor rights and mental health. They had many advanced farming tools as well, like plowshares and yokes, weapons for hunting and battle, many made of iron, like the sickle sword, and other important inventions like the wine and olive press. And later on, they also played an important role in the invention of glassmaking. To track time and rituals, early Hebrews used primitive calendars based on the lunar cycles, a forerunner of the Hebrew calendar, which is still in use today. Prior to kings ruling, the Hebrews were governed by tribal elders and judges. They created early forms of law and ethics. One of the most impactful, the idea that everyone, even a king, is subject to a higher moral law. And then, according to tradition, came Moses, prophet, liberator, lawgiver. More than a leader, he was the conduit of a moral revolution, the Ten Commandments. Not just rules, but a framework for justice, community, and dignity. From humble beginnings in the deserts of the ancient Near East, the Hebrews forged a legacy not only of faith, but of enduring ideas.